Hello, this is Toolin. This is another video of the linear actuator modification made for my snowblower. It's a MTD 42-inch snowblower, slightly modified, attached to Cub Cadet I-1050. Lights up top, that's just my thrown together work light situation with the halogens. Not only do they light everything up, but they actually keep me pretty warm. So down here, see the actuator. This is actually the bucket dump actuator from the JB Junior, and this is the power dump with the double speed option. I use this one because I wanted to maximize the speed that the blower would go up and down. So this is the actuator here. I've got attached the blower housing just with a bracket and a couple pins. I've attached the end of the actuator, not directly to the pin, but I use this piece of 1 1/8" square tubing, and it's fixed at the front pin, so at the back pin, which goes to the actuator, it has a slot here. This is for the float, so it's about a 2-inch wide slot. So this actuator has about a 6-inch stroke. Really only about 4 inches of stroke is needed to lift and lower the blower to its full range, and then the extra 2 inches of float slot here makes it a total of 6 inches. The vertical item you see here with the channel and the ground stock, it's actually just a leftover from when I had this manually operated. It's really not part of the actuator setup, it's just kind of floating, but I leave it there because it's handy if you just stick a handle in here like one from a lift jack. You can operate this thing manually. The actual pin down here that holds it in position, that'll hold the blower in the up position, is defeated right now with a pin, just so it doesn't actually latch while the blower's going up and down. So here's the blower operation. We'll read from the cal here, and we're going to go up, and that's pull up pretty fast. Here's down, and pull down. You can see the pin at the end of the actuator. You've got that 2 inches of float before it starts lifting. You want to come back down. And then you could actually use down pressure here at the far back of it. But this is the pin kind of in the middle for float, so at this point if I grab the blower and lift it, you can see how it can float. There is a spring down here. This is a lift assist spring that I put in. This is not part of the blower, but it does help counteract its weight a little bit. This is like a $12 spring at Tractor Supply. And I thought I'd leave it in there even with the actuator so that it's pretty, even balance both on the up and down. These work pretty good. I've got the front tires of the tractor up on wheel dollies right now, so they're actually about 2 or 3 inches off the floor. So when the blower itself is down, right now on the garage floor, it's actually below ground level normally. So this is really full range of this blower, all the way down, all the way up. All the way down is actually below ground level. So we've got the full range covered. That's all the way up. And it's probably about 8 inches off the floor. And all the way down. So you get about 8 inches of motion up and down with the 4-inch stroke of the actuator. So here's a side shot with the actuator, and the blower is currently in the down position. I'll run it up and down a couple times. Down. The float position there. The down pressure. Float. Back up. But the only thing I don't like about it is a bit of a twist that happens, because it's a little off center. But I tried to find geometry where I could mount this actuator and actually move the rotational lever with the actuator, but there really was no place to put it and still be able to at least have some access to the hood and have a nice rigid mount that was balanced on both sides. So this is where I ended up putting it, and it works pretty good. Another close-up here. This is the square tubing extension that's got the float pin in it. We'll see if we can't run it up and down once. I'll get close in on that one. I'll take a shot here kind of from straight on from above the hood. Now for the next project, I'll probably take this other actuator. This is the shorter actuator from the JB Junior. It's the actual lift actuator for the front bracket. I'll probably take it here and do some kind of mounting on the chute to motorize the up-down control on the chute. And then I do have this window motor that I picked up at a flea market for about $5, 12 volts. It's a pretty popular mod that a lot of people do. And this will end up over here. Somehow attached to the universal joint for the chute rotator, and that one should be pretty straightforward. That's pretty much what I got planned for the blower next time. This is the 42-inch MTD snowblower, pretty popular model, modified to fit up to the Cub Cadet I-1050 with a linear actuator from the JB Junior bucket and plow. The fast dump attachment actuator being used to lift the blower. Oh, so the lighting setup, how do you like my lights? That's actually just like a $30 work light from Tractor Supply Co. Just kind of stuck on top of the cab. That's one more use for my handy cab. It's kind of bungeed up there, and it provides quite a bit of light for working on the tractor. And side effect, it's kind of nice in the winter. It provides quite a bit of heat too. It's almost like sitting under a heat lamp. These are two 500-watt halogen bulbs, and so it's 1,000 watts. A lot of it comes out as heat, and actually tends to keep the temperature in the garage pretty even without having to use my usual torpedo heater, which I use down here to bring it up to temp. Then the lights just pretty much keep it there.